Shades of Green. I'm your host, Paul Ira. Our show is produced by Green Alliance, and we have Assemblyman Chris Brooks on the line, and we've gone through a lot of bills here. I'm going to recap really quick, and you correct me where I'm wrong, okay, Chris?
Sounds good.
AB 206 is passed but not signed.
That is correct.
AB 405 is passed but not signed.
That is correct.
452 is passed but not signed.
It has been signed.
It has been signed, okay. Assembly Bill 2023 has been passed and signed.
Yes.
AB 5 is passed and signed.
Correct.
AJR 10 is passed.
Yes, it doesn't need to be signed because it's a joint resolution, so it's passed.
Okay. SB 145 is passed and signed.
Yes, sir.
SB 146 is passed but not signed.
Correct.
SB 150 is passed but not signed.
Correct.
SB 204 is passed and signed.
Yes.
And I have SB 65. I don't have anything on that.
Yeah, that's the Integrated Resource Planning bill that came from the governor's office that had a ton of work with Senator Spearman as well, and that is passed and signed by the governor.
Okay, great. Passed and signed. Then we have Senate Bill 392, which is passed. Has that been signed?
That has not, and so that's the community solar bill we were talking about. And the two biggest bills that are out there that are the most impactful that we're not sure if the governor is going to sign or not, that were passed through with bipartisan support out of the legislature, were Assembly Bill 206 and Senate Bill 392. 206 being the Renewable Portfolio Standard Bill, and 392 being the Community Solar Bill. Those are two very important bills that would, help stimulate the economy here in the state, diversify our economy, and help, all Nevadans access clean, renewable energy. Those bills right now are waiting signature from the governor, and so if any of the listeners out there are supportive of those concepts, and would like to see those very popular bipartisan bills be signed by the governor, I actually have a telephone number where you can call and give your input to the governor's office. If I could share that.
Give it to us, Chris.
Up north, the number is 775-684-5670. Down south, the number is 702-486-2500, and that's for Governor Sandoval's office. If you tell them you're a voter, tell them where you live, and tell them that you would like to see those bills signed. That's Assembly Bill 206 and Senate Bill 392. And I'll give those numbers one more time. That's 775-684-5670. And in Las Vegas, it's 702-486-2500.
Thank you, Chris. I got two more bills here on my list, SB 407 and SB 418. Any status on those?
Oh, yeah. So those bills, those were, they never passed. And so they died through the process. And so I believe, now I could be incorrect, but one of those dealt with how to deal with surplus assets, and the other one, I believe, might have dealt with installing of wind turbines in rural communities.
The 418 was the Volkswagen settlement money for EV infrastructure, potentially?
Oh, yeah. So that bill, actually, that was an interesting concept where they would take the settlement money and they would provide credit to businesses and school districts and municipalities and so forth that would upgrade their fleet with cleaner diesel vehicles.
I like that idea. But those did not make it then.
Actually, that was Assembly Bill 418.
Yes.
I believe that one did make it, and I didn't update my tracker. I have to keep track of these every morning to see if the governor signed them yet. But that one was signed by the governor, so that one is now law.
418 is passed and signed then.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, that's Senate Bill 418, correct?
Yes, SB 418.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was looking at Assembly Bill 418. But yeah, so there were quite, as you can see, there were 1,100 bills that were introduced, and less than half of those make it all the way, and so keeping track of all of them can be difficult sometimes.
I know you're a smart guy, Chris, but keeping all those on the forefront of your mind is a lot of work. So.
Yeah, and that one didn't make it.
Okay.
That one died in the legislature.
Okay. Let's go back to SB 392 on the that's a solar gardens, right? Oh no,
that is the community solar
community
project,
solar
which is
project.
It's referred to as solar gardens sometimes as well.
That's a pretty exciting bill. What I like about it is it's grassroots. It allows everyone all the way up and down the ladder and food chain, if you will, to get involved with renewable energy and show they're green, if you will, and in more than one way, and take advantage of renewable energy as well. So I think that's pretty exciting. You got any more information on that?
Well, I love that bill because we often talk about the new Nevada, and what I see is it's more like two Nevadas, and you have those who can be involved in these processes, and then you have those who are being left behind. And this bill tries to make it so that every Nevadan can participate in the clean energy economy, regardless of where you live or what your income status is, that every Nevadan can take advantage of the cost benefits and the environmental benefits that come from renewable energy and this clean energy economy. And so this one, it shakes things up quite a bit. And so we saw opposition from NV Energy, because what it does is it carves out a big chunk of solar right in the middle of their service territory and makes it accessible directly to consumers.
I got one last question for you, Chris. What's the signing deadline on these bills?
10 days from when they're introduced. So we basically have about a week, and everything has to be signed, or it turns into law automatically if it's not vetoed by the governor.
Okay, and we got to go pretty quick, but I want to give these numbers one more time for our listeners. Call Governor Sandoval, show your support for bills 206 and 392, and that number down here is 702-486-2500, and up north, 775-684-5670. It's been a great show, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all your hard work out there, and we'll be back next week on Shades of Green. Keep it green out there.